Hi, my name is Evan Archella, and I'd like to show you a few tips for getting organized with Outlook Live, part of Microsoft Live at EDU. Let's look at rules. Here is my Outlook Live inbox. In a previous screencast, I kicked off a classroom discussion around the subject of Antigone. As my class responds to that discussion, I'm going to have a lot of emails coming into my inbox around that subject. To help me better manage my inbox and keep track of these items as they come in, I want to create a rule. The first thing I'm going to do is right-click my inbox and create a new folder. I'm going to name that folder Antigone. Now, here is a message for extra credit around that Antigone discussion. If I right-click it, you'll see that I can create a rule from this message. Let's click Create Rule. Now, all a rule is essentially an automated process that either moves a message to another location, maybe flags it with a certain task flag or category. There's a number of different things you can do to apply these types of rules or processes. What I'm going to do here is actually take this one and check the box for including words in the subject, and I'm looking for the extra credit assignment here. Any mail that comes in with this in the subject, I want to move that message to a particular folder. You'll see that here under Do the Following. Let's select that folder now. Here's the Antigone folder that I created. Go ahead and click OK. Now, one thing about rules. When you create a rule in Outlook Live, it may break or disable some rules that you've created in the full Outlook client. So if you use the Outlook client on your desktop, you may want to go ahead and continue to use that for your rules instead of Outlook Live. If you don't use the Outlook client, this is a great way to do it, and all I'd have to do now to save this rule is at the bottom right hand corner here, just click Save. Now you'll notice it's going to prompt me here about the issues that may occur when using Outlook Live versus the Outlook client, but just so you're aware of it when you actually go ahead and accept this rule. Now, it will not run rules on existing items in your inbox. So what I need to do is go ahead and just take this message, drag it over into the Antigone folder, and now all new mails that come in with that subject line will be automatically routed over to that new folder. Now, you can also create rules by actually going into your options. You'll see it up here at the top right. If you go into Options, go into Organize Email, you'll see an Inbox Rules tab where you can create additional rules. You'll also notice here's the rule we just created, so it's a good place to be able to start managing those types of rules as well. Let's click New Rule. I'll show you what the interface is like here. What I want to do now is I want to take a message, and when it arrives, I want to look for a message. Let's look for, in this case, who it was received from. So every time I get a message from, let's look at Lisa, I want to do a particular activity. So we can do the following here. You can see I have a number of different options to choose from. I'm going to mark this message with a category, and we'll talk about categories in another screencast and exactly what you can do with them within your inbox. Let's mark this with a category. I'll select a category, and notice here I have a drop down of different categories to choose from. Maybe Lisa is a fellow teacher, so I'm going to flag this, or categorize it is the more appropriate term, with the faculty category. Go ahead and click OK. Click Save, and any future messages that come in from Lisa are going to be automatically flagged with that faculty category or categorized.